In today's episode, we tackle a list of projects to complete on the cabin, starting with cleaning the forest off our roof.
Just gonna shove all this over to this side.
Plugging up all the holes before the snow falls. Getting a professional's help with our pipes.
Master plumber.
All while still managing Kane's eye issue. They had said that his eye was still not healing right, but the most frustrating part about it is they've totally messed up his medication. Will we finish our long list, or will we get beat up by the weather? Thanks for tuning in.
Rode out the morning on the saddle of my porch. Some leaves are still green, yet some other ones got scorched. I didn't think that things could ever feel this forced. Just took a drink and let the evening cut the cord.
Today we're going to try to get a bunch of stuff done on the cabin. I have a list, and my cousin Erin is out here to really help me knock out some of the harder stuff. She's a master plumber, and so she's gonna take that on. And then I found a bunch of holes in the roof of the shop, maybe 60 of them I have to fill. I'll show you that in a minute. Erin's working on those plumbing upgrades. We have to replace the on-demand heater elements. I just got those in, and it'd be wonderful to take a warm shower at the end of the day.
Honey, how do you turn the shower on?
Shower on.
Off! Shower off!
Shower off.
And we're still on that cabin skirting. I've only got it maybe quarter of the way done, so I got to get after that. And then if we ever get to this bottom one, I'm gonna be really excited. Let's get going.
Cooking.
And Jen's cooking in our improvised kitchen.
I think Kane is over not feeling very good. You're just a jelly-filled donut. But for real, I really want you to feel better. Kane's favorite way of drinking water is through a spray bottle. And now we have taught Cecil how, oops. Well, we're getting there. There we go. Now she likes getting water from, and it's right in the face. Good girl. So I thought I would just update you guys on what has been going on this week. We did tackle a few more projects. We tackled the roof and we cleaned off a lot of junk. So I'll show you what that looked like now. Attempting to throw the spray can. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, that's not very common for me.
Wow, you didn't even try to kill me.
No, I had to really just focus on your hand.
That was impressive.
Doing some roof maintenance. We've been hearing mice scurry up our cabin right by our head while we're sleeping, and so we filled in some gaps that we think they're getting into. But now we're just taking the opportunity to get some of the debris off. Wow, I didn't realize that's how much was on there. Wow. That's really gross. I guess that's what happens when no one's been taking care of this place for a long time. Disregard the mess of hair that's happening. I just don't got time for that right now. Along with house stuff, we've been also trying to train Cecil, and kennel training has been really hard, and it's probably also on my part. I probably haven't been the best and most consistent with her. We're getting there, but it does make it difficult to go outside and leave and go for runs or work on the house, and we just got to start doing it. So
On the way.
that's a lot of stuff. Yes, good girl, good girl, good boy. You already know how to be in your kennel, so nice. But we treat you too. Looks like we had a whole forest growing up there.
Yeah, there's actually trees. See this tree?
Oh, that's a tree? Yeah. Let me see if I can zoom in. That's growing on top of our house. Wow.
Bombs ahoy!
Wow. Quite the mess we've made ourselves. Joys of being a homeowner. Hey, we may have done some success in the kennel. Little baby girl has quieted down. That's pretty good. We're always proud of her. Doesn't seem very safe to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna shove all this over to this side.
Yeah, this has became, I think, the reason why our yard is so destroyed. Everyone else just does exactly what we're doing here, where you just like take all of this debris and whatever, and you just kind of move it out of the walkways.
It's like moving garbage from one place to another. It's like life, I guess. Whew, all right. Moved all of the heavy crap over here. Man, pine needles that are wet, that have accumulated over years, are very heavy, but I guess make for a really good ab workout. So, cheers to you, trees. Thanks for keeping me healthy. Woo! Yeah, that was way more gross than I thought it was gonna be. I can't believe we had a tree growing on top of our roof, but I'm glad that we got it done before winter came again and all the heavy snow fell back down on there. The other thing that we tackled was the back room, and I finally got to put my clothes away. Bryce hooked up a rack system and we got a few hangers. Hopefully we will put our bed in there, but right now it's still just a storage mess room at the moment. Actually, this whole house is just a mess room at the moment. So I can't wait for that to not be that way anymore. The other big update I wanted to share with you is that we did take Kane to the vet on Tuesday, and they had said that his eye was still not healing right. But the most frustrating part about it is they totally messed up his medication, and they forgot to tell us that it was supposed to be refrigerated, his little eye drops. And on top of that, they gave us the wrong order we were supposed to give his medication. They told us that we were supposed to put gel in his eye, then drops, but it's supposed to be drops, then gel to like seal it in. So for 2 weeks, we've been doing this completely wrong. I'm more just upset because he's been in so much pain because of that. So he could have healed way faster if we were doing it the correct way. It's just been a very stressful week with that. In the meantime, we did take the carpet out. As you can see, we patchworked it up.
I just want to show this cobbled together rug situation to protect him and get rid of the carpet.
I feel outstanding. I am never tired.
What a mess.
Yeah, I just really hope for him that this just gets over soon and it gets resolved, and I hope the new medication he's on is going to help him. They did have to do a further debridement in his eye where they sedated him and then really scraped off all the scar tissue and reopened the ulcer. So he was just not feeling good. But I'm gonna head out and help with the skirting on the house and chip away at more projects. And hopefully it'll be fun to finally get some more progress done. So we'll see you out there.
I packed a photo of us from our very first date. You packed the water 'cause I couldn't carry the weight. And into the ashes you carved out a heart with our names.
All right, here's the tools required to do this job. At least I think I've already had to walk back and forth to the house a few times, but tin snips to cut the tin out. Gonna need this wire cutter to get through all the random pieces of wire and zip ties and stuff. I need a caulking gun, some caulk. I already have some cut tin as test pieces there. A little bit of cleaner just to clean and prep the surface. Hammer to kind of knock the tin down so it's not so dangerously sharp. I just have been using this old broom I found on the property in order to get all the leaves and debris like off, and it seems to work great. It's like the perfect width for a panel. And then my scary aluminum ladder from the van, which is the only ladder I own right now, and I wish I had a better one. So here's what we're up against. There's a whole bunch of anti-sloughing measures taken with these guys. They're like 3 8mm like bolts, self-tappers that just all got ripped out by snow. You can see that there was some gutter heat tape that went across this whole building at one point, and then I think all these little anti-sloughing things were up there to just keep the snow from ripping the heat tape off. It didn't work, and now there's a million holes up there from not only the heat tape, but also from all the sloughing stuff. So I'm gonna try to fill all of them, because underneath this part of the tin building is that other cabin, and it's probably been getting water in it from above for the past year. Here's the sort of holes I'm talking about. So yeah, it just looks like they were tore right out of the metal. And I came up here and just did a quick patch job with some black tape, but it's just not gonna hold up. So just gotta find where all these are and patch them. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, there's just tons. They're literally everywhere. And then I should probably clean all this stuff off. So I'll be working on that. That's what they're gonna look like for now. Got a lot of them to do, so I'm just gonna get after these. Then I gotta address all these little nuts and bolts here. These have a seal underneath them, and I guess these are like a self-tapping screw is really what I should call it. But I gotta zip these out and take these off and secure them, because a lot of them look like this, and they're just loose. And anywhere it's loose and the seal's not doing a good job, that means we're gonna get water. And water is the enemy, especially when you get 300 inches of snow a year. All right, now I'm just going through and making sure that there's not just like random bolts here that are loose, like this guy. That guy looks pretty loose. We better hit him with some seam sealant and tighten him up. Some of the screws and self-tappers were just in super crooked. I think they had to do that to actually hit studs in some cases. So the building was built in 2005, and there's just a lot of loose ones. So I'm just going through and tightening these up, and then I can get off this roof, because I'm sick of walking around up here. It's pretty dangerous.
Master plumber.
See how that crack is right here? See how it's like
Yeah.
slightly bulged out?
Uh-huh.
See that?
Yeah.
That's from freezing.
Oh, so we were just kind of effed from the beginning.
Yeah, this guy's just cracked. Yeah, no big deal though. We'll just replace it.
Spider-Man and Mario. The universe you didn't know you needed.
You want to try this thing?
I would love to do the honors. Okay, let's see if we have water. Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Maybe this is a mixing valve.
So these, I'm turning on. Here we go. Okay. Second time's a charm. Yeah, well, I mean, it's coming out, but look at that, water.
Yeah.
H2O. Leaving Master Plumber. She'll probably get more done without me.
I don't know why, but whatever you decide to film always ends up like being the worst sure I put in all day.
Yes, good girl. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, stay.
On the nose.
Attempted to fix the on-demand water heater, this EcoSmart one, and replace the heating coils with the Amazon ones, which is what the company recommended that makes this unit. Here's the old ones. New ones are already installed. They definitely are lower quality You can just tell by looking at everything on them. And didn't fix it. So this is just too small a unit for the high north, and having 2 heating elements is just not enough to keep up with a standard flow rate of like 2 gallons per minute for a shower. So we can't even take 1 warm shower.
Cool.
Water cool.
It has to be just lukewarm. Another thing to replace with the house, but we'll just keep taking lukewarm showers so we can afford to do that. It was definitely worth trying. I think I would have been pretty sad if I wouldn't have tried this. Bryce from the future here. I just wanted to give you an update since we were talking about the on-demand heater. Here's our tankless hot water heater from EcoSmart. I called them and EcoSmart said, given our location in the far north, this might be too small of a water heater to actually heat up our water to temperature. It all comes down to flow. So if you just turned on a faucet today, it was fine. We had plenty of hot water, but as soon as you went to the shower, it would run out of hot water right away and it just couldn't keep up with that flow. So that had to do with our water temperature being really low, pulling out of our deep well and outputting and trying to get that up to temperature in time. And so that comes down to flow, gallons per minute. So all I did to fix it was put a 1.8 gallons per minute shower head, which is a little bit less luxurious, but we're just happy to have hot water and not have to spend $600 on a new tankless heater. So that's all I did. Went to the hardware store, it was like 15 bucks. Now we have hot water in the shower. Yes.
Look, we got a new light fixture.
It's in there.
All you need is a pull-up bar and a railing. No screws needed.
And a climbing rope.
Look at our janky light setup. We got fairy lights, we got Christmas lights, we got, I don't know, with climbing rope light, we got lamp. We don't need space alien light.
I agree. I wish not just like, you know. I wish the handle, hey, no. I wish the handle was better. I'm ready.
All right, well, we have made the call and I think I'm gonna head back home, well, to Bryce's parents' home, which is a 5-hour drive, but I think it's just the best thing to do for Kane, so we're closer to his trusted vet, and I'm gonna contact them tomorrow and just send a picture of his eye and just see if they feel like it's worthy of him coming in.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks, and today still his eye is all foggy. It actually looks worse. It seems like he's still having allergy problems. So we just made the call that, yeah, Jen's gonna leave and I'm gonna stay here and try to deep, super hyper allergy sanitize the house, let it get cold, do a whole bunch of stuff, fix it up the best we can, and hopefully it does the trick. Like, I don't know what else he would be allergic to in this 2015 pine box. Like,
Yeah.
I would have never, under any circumstance, expected this to be the challenge at this property. Like, the rest of the stuff we can live with, but
Well, especially because he grew up in a 100-plus-year-old house, so
yeah.
I don't know. I just want him to feel good, and we're going to take whatever measures we can for him to have relief. And I just hope that he doesn't have major eye damage from all of this and all of the other vets' mess ups.
That's what we're getting scared about, because you can still see the ulcer, but now the entire lens is gray.
Yeah.
Where before it was just like a gray dot. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting really nervous now.
All we can do is just try to hold on to the little piece of positivity, take one step at a time, not get too far ahead of ourselves. It's all easy said and done. We're definitely the type of people that get very worried very quickly.
Especially about our pets.
Yeah.
We love them, and
Yeah.
seeing them in pain is so challenging. And it's been a theme, sadly, on this channel. Prior to starting this channel, he was kind of bulletproof. We didn't really have any pet issues. And then, he got to an age where he's been going downhill slowly, and it's been really hard.
Yeah. So we're just gonna yeah, take it one step at a time, and we'll just keep you posted. I know that we have a lot of people that watch that really love Kane and really care about him, so we just wanted to keep you informed, and just please send all your best vibes and wishes that he has a really smooth recovery and just can get back to his playful self again.
Yeah, I hope by the time you guys see this video that we have some really good news
Yes.
regarding his recovery.
Please. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna head off, and we'll see you when we see you.
Bye, guys.
Boy.
Bye. Drive safe. Love you guys. Oh, I sure hope this works.